Hello, everyone. My name is Majesty. I'm an Atlanta-based real estate developer with $13 million in assets under management and another $50 million in the pipeline. I build and rehab apartment buildings, so stick around for some real estate information. I'm doing a 100 question series of the 100 most common questions that I get from people that are either in or interested in real estate, and just kind of want to pick my brain. Today's question is, how do I find good investment properties? Which is a very important question that you need to answer to. To get to this answer, you have to kind of start from the end. And what I mean by that is you got to know kind of what your investment criteria and investment goals are. You need to know whether you're looking for long term or short term. That's going to change a lot. You need to know if you're looking for ROI or some specific amount of cash flow, or whether you want to be in urban areas or more on the outskirts, or if you're trying to get ahead of population growth. What the job market is. Uh, Essentially, also if you want to be in single family, multifamily, or some other form of commercial. But you need to know these things so that you know how, like, what type of deals you're looking for. So that's the starting point there. Um, I think that and I'll start with the first prong. I think that the best way to get deals is through networking, which is very general, but it's true in terms of the best way to find deals is through people that you know or people that know you. And these deals kind of get brought up in conversation, and that'll happen a lot more as you operate in real estate and bump into people that are in real estate and are aware of properties that are available, and they're also aware that you are actively, investing in properties. They'll think to bring it up to you. But everything from agents, brokers, closing attorneys, surveyors, GCs, other investors, wholesalers, capital raisers. There's a lot of people operating in the real estate industry. All of them are attached and kind of have specialized or special, information on, properties that the markets wouldn't, like the MLS, or the just the market in general. So networking is very important in letting people know what you're doing. And it doesn't even have to be somebody in real estate. They could just know, that somebody next door needs to move, or has a situation, and then they think, wow, yeah, they said that they were, buying these types of properties or are interested in doing so. So, in my opinion, that's the best way to get deals. I've gotten the best deals through my relationships. And yeah, so, and then you also can obviously use online tools and platforms for single family and small multifamily. You have, your Zillows, your Redfin, Realtor.com. Obviously, the MLS work with a good agent. They're going through a lot right now, so try to deal with them reasonably and favorably. Um, Also, you have different platforms. Like, I know Bigger Pockets has like kind of a community, Facebook groups, things like that. They kind of, you can come across deals in those groups. It kind of mixes the online tools and platform with networking. And networking on online counts as networking. I think that you can network more efficiently digitally than you can physically. Sometimes you can meet more people for sure. So yeah, that's another way to kind of do it. But MLS is probably the biggest known platform that has, properties on it. And for commercial, you have CoStar and LoopNet and CREXy and some others basically do the same thing, but for commercial properties. So online platforms are an easy one to do. The commercial ones typically cost, a little more. So that's something to be aware of. Um, Another place to go and get deals is uh, from the banks and the government through auctions and foreclosures. There's a lot of different programs, government programs, and just banks when they take the property back from owners. They typically don't want to hold on to those properties. They're not in the business of real estate. They're in the business of lending on real estate, so they don't want to usually hold the real estate, so they sell it. And that's a great way to get a deal. You can, do local auctions like your county or your state. There's a lot of different government organizations and banks that are tied into real estate somehow, and come across property and can kind of take over that property and sell it. Like tax liens is another example, and that's kind of benefiting from the a bad situation that happened with the property when you're benefiting from someone else's unfortunate situation, but such is capitalism. So um, that is another way that you can get properties is through auctions and foreclosures, and most of those things are pretty easily found and they're advertised. You just kind of got to do a little searching. They're usually on some type of schedule every first of the first Tuesday of the month or something like that. So just kind of keep up with it. And probate as well. Probate and estate related activity. That's a great way to get properties as well. Kind of falls into auctions and foreclosures, in my opinion. But those are great ways to get deals. So those are the top three ways that I can think of and that I know of where to get deals from. You can also do your own marketing as well, and that's outreach to your target, I guess, kind of property owners. It can be very expensive to do that. It does work. I've done that successfully, and I know people that do that, and they're wildly successful. But it does cost a lot of, money to call or to mail or just to do outreach in general, even if it's a billboard. That basically is another form of networking by letting people know, hey, I buy these things. Give me a call, shoot me an email, what have you, when you have something that fits my criteria. So that is another way to do it, but it's very cost intensive, and that's something to consider. But at the end of the day, you got to talk to people to get deals. However you get the conversation going is what really matters. So I appreciate you guys for checking this video out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the questions. Thank you for engaging. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you. Bye.